Stay right here because the fabulous DJ Spoonie's got his good grooves coming up next. And this was a Mostest production for BBC Radio 2. I'd like to thank my producers, Steve Softly, Mickey Curling. I love you. I'll see you next week. Mwah. This is Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds app on your smart speaker on an 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 9 o'clock. This is Harvey Cook. In the past few minutes, England have been held to a goalless draw by the US in their second World Cup match in Qatar, throwing the group open. England started brightly, but the Americans soon grew in confidence, and they were the better side for most of the game. In the first half, the US failed to capitalise on a period of sustained pressure, despite having a number of chances. Weston McKennie fired over the bar, then Christian Pulisic was denied by the woodwork in the 33rd minute.
Musa on the edge of the area, Musa across to Pulisic, England defenders getting back, Pulisic shoots and hits the bar! Pickford diving to his right, and it strikes the top of the bar and loops away at a crazy angle over to the far side and behind for what is a goal kick, but the United States, the width of the crossbar from taking the lead.
After the break, England, who've never beaten the US at the World Cup, continue to struggle. The chants were all USA as the Americans won 5 corners during a period of real danger for England. Jack Grealish, Jordan Henderson and Marcus Rashford were all brought on for England, but they couldn't break the deadlock, although Harry Kane came close during stoppage time. Well, England will now play Wales in their final group game on Tuesday. Earlier, Wales were beaten 2-0 by Iran. An independent review into the London Fire Brigade has called it institutionally misogynist and racist. In one instance, it says a black firefighter had a noose put by his locker. In another, a female firefighter received a video of a colleague exposing himself. The review was commissioned after a trainee killed himself in 2020. London Fire Brigade bosses are promising immediate changes to disciplinary processes. Greater Manchester Police say murder squad detectives have been brought in after a body with potentially hazardous substances on it was found dumped in Wigan last night. Detective Superintendent Alan Clitheroe has urged anyone with information to contact the force.
It is a challenge to set of circumstances. We've got dedicated officers from the major incident team, obviously less than 24 hours into the investigation, so we're now unpicking exactly what's gone on. We don't know what the substance is. We've done some initial inquiries. We know it's low risk, so anyone directly in contact with the body should seek medical advice if they feel unwell, but there's no wider risk to anyone else.
A woman with Down syndrome has lost her appeal against the law which allows abortion up until birth for a fetus with her condition. Heidi Crowther, who's 27 and from Coventry, argues that part of the Abortion Act for England, Wales and Scotland amounts to discrimination and she wants it changed. But judges at the Court of Appeal ruled that the law didn't breach human rights legislation and dismissed her case. Outside the court in London, Ms Crowther said she was determined to keep fighting.
I am angry that the judges say that my feelings don't matter. That makes me feel that I am not as valuable as a person without Down syndrome.
Rishi Sunak has urged nurses to resolve their dispute, saying their demand for a 19% pay rise is unaffordable. The Royal College of Nursing says wages have fallen far behind the rising cost of living. Members plan to walk out on the 15th and 20th of December in England, Wales and Northern Ireland, but the RCN says emergency treatment will not be affected. That's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 9.
Thank you, Harvey. See you in an hour.
1 2 1 2 mic check.
DJ Spoonie. The Good Groove 90s Party Mix. Radio 2.
Big love and thank you as ever to Michelle for the last 2 hours. It's DJ Spoonie here with you, and I'm gonna flex a fantastic Friday night worth of music for you until 11 o'clock. Are you staying in or are you out tonight? Maybe you're out celebrating a birthday, or staying in because it is just too cold. I'll get you, I understand that. If you're out, please let us know. Get in touch with the show, 88 291, or you can WhatsApp 08000 288 291. And as we do every Friday around this time, we kick things off with the Good Groove 90s Party Mix. Are you ready for this? Here's DeLacy.